Y'all doing? Y'all, I ain't doing too much of nothing. I'm just chillaxing, okay? I'm chillaxing. Your girl got a chance to just like do everything I need to get done out the way. Got my bath and everything out the way. Slipped on these clothes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just chillaxing, y'all. Waiting to get me a little something to put on my stomach for dinner. Who gonna join me, baby? Who gonna join me on this live? Your girl had a We Vibing event not long ago, y'all. And get what? Like I told y'all, your girl don't get many people to show up, you know what I'm saying? But let me have been on here clowning and showing my motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? And turning up and getting arrested and breaking the law and running scams and all that kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I would have had so many motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? I would have had so many motherfucking people on my goddamn live that they probably wouldn't have been able to hold all of them. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have shut my shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have had so many people. You know what I'm saying on there. But yeah, like I said, I was just chillaxing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing too much. Waiting to get me a little something, something. Your motherfucking girl then cooked her a piece of fried catfish and had me some Mexican style rice and some spinach. And that's what I'm finna eat for dinner in a few minutes. So yeah, I was just chilling for right now. Um, just trying to reply to a few messages. Y'all stop that noise over there. Trying to reply to a few messages and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk about my experience as far as going to Sam's. I've been to Sam's before. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about as far as, when y'all go places and you see some real good goddamn deals and you want to just buy every fucking thing. And I'm like, you know what, bitch, you on a budget. You can't be spending like that. I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I really had it to get what I wanted, but I didn't have like a vehicle to bring back what I actually really wanted. But the purpose of me going was to get my king crabs, y'all. Them king crabs. I actually got me some king crab yesterday. I said I'm gonna actually probably cook me some king crab. Probably maybe if not tomorrow, it might be sometime maybe next week. But I'm gonna try them for the first time, and when I do prepare them king crabs, I'm gonna make sure I come on here and make sure that I actually give y'all a little video, a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? You said follow you, baby. I follow you. Yeah, I'll end up following you. I'm gonna look back on here and I'm definitely gonna follow you. If you follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Any of my people that follow me and support me, I'm gonna follow you back. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? You show me respect, I'll show you respect. I can do that. That's fine. But I just wanted to see, have y'all actually got to the point where y'all went to some places like, for example, Sam's. Sam got some really good goddamn deals on them televisions up in there, y'all. Like for real, and there was like some of them was like for the low, like for real. You could find some TVs in there probably like they made it. Some of them might be a smaller size, but they might be like $100 on up, y'all, or close to $100. Cause I know I've seen, and this was like a flat screen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm quite sure that y'all can find something in there within y'all budget. And I think the membership, the regular membership might be like $25. But if you go and get a membership, also I think it was the membership plus or something like that. Right now, I think it's like $55. And I think it ends maybe like at the end of the month. So it'll be a good idea, you know what I'm saying, for some of y'all that got them little coins like that, you know what I'm saying, that don't have a membership. Go get you a membership, baby, and y'all can just shop around in there, and you gonna come out of there with something that you really, really like. Seasons, water, like the water that was in there. I got like a 40 case of water, y'all, for like $4.28. $4.28. Can you beat that? Like, oh my gosh, like that was cheaper than the water I think that I purchased at Walmart for the 40 count. Maybe by a few cents or so, but it still was cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And then if you had the membership, you could have your groceries and stuff, delivered to you or whatever you purchase, you can have it delivered to you as long as you a member. You know what I'm saying? With the $55 plan, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, it got a little bit more, features to offer. You know what I'm saying? If you spending more money, so therefore with the plans and stuff. So like I said, one of them was 25, the other was 55. But you can also, like I said, I think you get like point cash back and like points or something with fuel or something like that. So, if you don't have a Sam's Club card, y'all need to definitely invest in it. Like I said, you're gonna find something in there that you definitely would be interested in. When I say I was there, like, and I seen a few people that actually, recognized me, and they spoke to me, and, of course gave me hugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate those that did show me some love, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, I'm talking about, and then the lobster tail, they had like the lobster tail in there. The lobster tail was like four in a pack. You get four lobster tails for like what was it, 25 $26, baby. And your girl went and got all that little shit that I went and got, and still forgot to get my damn lobster tail. That's why I said something about lobster tail, y'all. But go in there, check out them damn televisions, y'all. Like, they had a nice 50-inch TV in there. You know what I'm saying? For like, what was it, $208 or $228 or something like that. Like, I know online I think it was 208, but if you go in the store, it's like 228 or something like that. But like I said, baby, and if you a member already, you can have that shit delivered to your motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? For free. Cause I think long as you spend like over $50, if I'm not mistaken, you can have that shit delivered. Hey, baby. Does your what being in trouble? What you say? I'm not understanding what you trying to say. You said mama something. Okay, it disappeared. How you doing, baby? You from Nigeria? Hey, I'm glad that y'all stopping in and showing your girl some love, because your girl decided to come on here. Some told me, said, make sure that you just go on there and just chit chat with the people that's on YouTube, because YouTube gonna come in for me now. Y'all been showing up and showing out. Y'all been doing better than some of the other ones sometimes on the other platforms. I ain't even gonna lie. I really, really appreciate y'all. I would like for y'all to make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. And like I said, show your girl some love. I really appreciate you trying to show me some support, baby. Show me some support. I really appreciate it. Any and everything, you know what I'm saying, is appreciative. And I'ma make sure that I start trying to provide y'all with some more content. I had some content for y'all yesterday. And I fucked around and deleted the shit. I don't know. I was gonna go back and edit it and save it, but I don't know. It just disappeared. I have no idea. But I said, well, at least I did present something. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all know I went and got a couple of things. But if y'all do not have a Sam's Club card, please go get you a Sam's Club card. Cause some of the stuff that's in there, you like I said, you can save money. If y'all didn't see, I had got a chance to get it said, how did you first do live stream? Well, the only thing I did was just like click on it. Like I've been to be honest with me with YouTube, I've been with YouTube for quite some time. And when I finally decided to actually start going live, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to start off doing the shorts, you know what I'm saying, if it don't start allowing you to do the live immediately. So I started off doing the live and stuff, and then they went and made changes and stuff. So I had to start doing a lot of shorts. You know what I'm saying? And you look on there and see how many subscribers I got. I think the subscribers amount have changed because a lot of people, it been gradually going up. See, what you mean? How you verify? How you verify? How you verify YouTube? When you actually go on there and get your subscription with them, you know what I'm saying? They'll ask you a couple of questions and you just do what they ask you. It should go through without a problem. Who is that? Who is that fussing talking about shut up? Harrison. Hey, baby, how you doing? Belle, stop the noise. How you doing, Brittany? Yeah. I was wondering what you were saying. You saying it's all right, Mama. Yeah, I just like I said, y'all make sure that y'all go and get um I'm gonna actually do some more cooking videos too. I'm gonna start back going a little more, uh, doing a little more cooking videos. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing maybe a live, because before I was doing a few lives and everything, and then I slacked up. I had so much going on, and then I started doing a little bit at a time. But right now, YouTube and you know what I'm saying, they've been doing the damn thing. I ain't even gonna lie. Like when I come on here, people do show me some kind of love. You have 50 subscribers and it does not allow live stream. Why? You got to keep working on getting more subscribers. And also, with me, see, I don't know, did you have a different plan, or did you go premium or what? But see, with me, I was already, like I said, a member with YouTube. I just wasn't using my account as much. But what I did was I kept, even when they made changes for me being able to go live for a long time, and they shortened it. I had kept posting stuff in short, short reels, and eventually I end up, I guess maybe continuously building that up to where they allowed me to go live longer. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I actually, oh, thank you for the hearts, baby. That's what I was wondering what you was talking about, because I see you was saying something earlier and then you deleted it. But yeah, just what you can do is when you might need to change your plan with YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and go premium. Maybe that probably has something to do with it, you know. But you probably have to build your, they have to see that you probably posting more reels and show that you serious about want to try to do, more content and stuff to be posted. So maybe all that as far as effort wise is what will help you. You asking me what am I talking about? Just what I just said. For the person that was asking me about going live streaming, how do I live stream and this, that, and the other. I ain't trying to be rude, but I'm just saying that this is, they're asking questions on here, and more than you just on here, that's talking with me. But for the one that's saying that they couldn't go live, how am I able to go live? And I guess they only have a certain amount of followers. I have a certain amount of followers too, you know. But at the same time, even though I have a less amount of followers probably than people, and I'm still able to go live, you know what I'm saying? You have to keep posting like short videos, keep posting short videos regardless of whatever it is, even if the even if it don't last for about a minute. But I think the shortest, maybe like 3 minutes or something, you might be able to check your timing on there and change it from 1 minute to like 3 minutes. To have you a 3 minute video, just keep posting different 3 minute videos, 3 minute videos, and that should help, you know what I'm saying, show YouTube that you know what I'm saying, you making effort, and then they will allow you more time as far as being able to live stream. That's the only thing that I can think of, because that's what I've been doing. I've been posting a lot of short videos, plus the ones that I did, like I said, even before they made changes. Because, they changed their policy, y'all. They changed their policy sometimes on us. And for those of you that don't be on here often, they don't know what be going on. You know what I'm saying? But until you actually try to get on here, and then you start noticing some changes and stuff. And that's what happened with me. When I subscribed to YouTube, I had me a YouTube page. I just wasn't really using it. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I started like going live, and I was able to go live for any amount of time that I wanted to. And then all of a sudden, YouTube went and changed it, and then stopped us from being able to go live stream. You know what I'm saying? as long as we could, and then just I could only do short videos. So that's what I was doing, the 3 minute videos, 3 minute videos. I just kept posting short videos, and then finally, I think they got to where you can change your plan and stuff too, and then be able to go live much longer. See, like right now, I could stay on here for about an hour, you know what I'm saying, or more, or just keep streaming as long as I want to, you know. But like I said, it all had a thing to do with what type of package that you chose when you were actually doing that. And with me, maybe because, like I said, I kept posting content. I was posting content by me being a content creator. I was posting content on Facebook. I was posting content on IG, and then I was posting content or making just posts sometimes over here on YouTube. You know, just to post something to let them know that I'm serious about trying to do business with them. And like I said, maybe that all that has a factor to do with it. That's what I'm assuming. So, other than that, I really can't say. But make sure you check and see what make sure you check and see what plan that you end up going with when you subscribe to YouTube. But like I said, I had me a YouTube page for quite some time, like for real, for real. I just wasn't hardly using it, and then when I started using it, I just had to just keep making short videos, or I start posting, or I just post a photo, or gradually build it up. You know what I'm saying? For me to get to where I am now. But like I said, I've done some live videos. I've done a few, what I'm saying, cooking. You know what I'm saying? I know definitely on Facebook. I done had a lot going on dealing with on Facebook. So um, I just been kind of like gradually building everything up so I can try to get more followers, more subscribers. That's why I was telling people if they want to, what I'm saying, I don't mind people coming on here voicing their opinion. You know what I'm saying? I can accept constructive criticism, and I can, hope that they'll be able to accept constructive criticism as well. We're all adults. We all gonna be respectful. You know what I'm saying, on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to, be your mother or anything like that. I'm just saying, that's just how it is. But yeah, I will be posting more content, and I really appreciate everybody that stopped in to check on your girl and see how she doing. I was sitting here chillaxing because I was waiting to get me something to eat. I had cooked dinner, y'all. What y'all cooking for dinner, or what y'all had for dinner? What y'all preparing, or are y'all gonna eat, fast food or dine in at a restaurant? What y'all gonna do? Me personally, I had cooked me something to eat, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I had an event, like I said. I did. I had an event today at 6 o'clock. The virtual We Vibing. I did that but wasn't nobody really there. Like only a few people came over. One or two people came over and checked me out or whatever. But you know what I'm saying. I was like, from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. But I only stayed on there probably like 19 minutes, maybe almost 20 minutes or something like that. But I'm like, what? I'm not gonna let that break my spirit because people don't never really take the time out to see what somebody got going on. You got to be famous or got to have a whole lot of money, you know what I'm saying, for people to even acknowledge you or even take the time to stop in. Now, if I was, what I'm saying, here posted up doing a live, what I'm saying, with a motherfucking Lamborghini, what I'm saying, and a few mansions in my background and chilling, what I'm saying, like that, it'd be so many people flood my timeline. It'd be so many people flood my timeline. But just because I'm sitting here posted up, chillaxing, they had me a good, what I'm saying, hot bubble bath and shit. Then got me a little something to eat earlier. Finna get ready to eat my dinner and shit in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Of what I cook. People don't sometimes support us and show us in it, love or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it all, put together. But if I was out there committing a crime, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. If I was out there committing a crime and I was recording all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It be so many people goddamn flooding my timeline. You know what I'm saying? It be so many people flooding this video right now. I have so many views and shit up. Like, real talk, real talk. If I was popular and a celebrity, it wouldn't be no room on here for everybody to fit on here. Like, for real, for real. But let me ask y'all this: what y'all cook though? If you cook, what did you cook for dinner today? Or are you cooking dinner now? Shit, I'm finna goddamn go in here and grab me a little bite to eat. That's what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? I just thought I'd come in here and check y'all out and see how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your girl, like I said, and I went and slipped these clothes on, cause I had and took me a good hot bubble bath and everything. And I plan on going to bed tonight, y'all. I'm like, shit, I'm going to bed early. I'm gonna get me something to eat. I done tend to the kittens and the dog. They done had been good. The mama not too long ago just came in here. That what you heard, the babies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sound like little birds and shit for her. But they was getting ready to start eating. She starting to feed them. You know what I'm saying? And one of the bigger kittens over here messing with some shit. But they had a good time so far today. They been they've been outside, you know what I'm saying? They've been outside chilling in the cages and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't just let them be outside by themselves roaming around because I don't want nothing to happen to them because they very curious about everything, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, y'all. I just wish that I had more people trying to support me at what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I've posted before, like as far as like in the Cash App, if they wanted to Cash App me 50 cent, dollar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anything is appreciative. That would help me get a lot more content, put together and hopefully get some of the equipment, you know what I'm saying, that I actually need in order for me to, be a little more professional. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, and that will also help feed my little babies, you know what I'm saying? My little kittens and the dog and stuff, and the cat. Like I said, these my other little children right here, you know what I'm saying? But even if people don't do it, you know what I'm saying, I'm still gonna be responsible as far as doing it for them. But I just wanted to see y'all, come on here and show you girls some love and try to help me out if you choose to. Hey, baby, how you doing? How your day going? But I'ma get ready to get me a little something in a few minutes. But I'm just still like it seemed like I dreamed, y'all. Like I dreamed about the the things that I did get a chance to get yesterday at Sam's. But I'm gonna go back on there and go back up there and eventually I'm gonna end up getting it. Hopefully I can get me a goddamn TV. I'm gonna go up there and get me one of them TVs, y'all. But I know I'm gonna have to find. I have to get my son probably to mount it on the wall. The biggest that TV right there is. I have to get him to mount that 50-inch on the wall for me. And I know he know how to do it because he did it before. And I told him that could be a job, you know what I'm saying, of a hustle for him, installing those flat screens and stuff on the wall for people. But yeah, like I said, the 50-inch, one of the 50-inch I seen, they was like 228, but online I think it was like 208. So you can go on there once you have a membership, you can be able to, get whatever it is that you want. I also forgot to check and see about the Amazon Fire Stick, but I may have to go and look and see if I can find one for from there or Best Buy or Walmart or maybe go online. I'm gonna check eBay and stuff out because I ain't been on eBay in a long time. But go on there and check them out, and I may have to just order one of those. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad that y'all stopped in to check on your girl, show your girl some love. In the meantime, y'all, I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. Nobody told me what they were gonna cook or have to eat for dinner, so I might as well get on off here and go and put some in my damn stomach. Okay? I love y'all. Thank you for watching. Help support your girl.